I don't know what you mean, but I know. But I know what I mean. Woo! Showtime! Showtime! I love it when it's this time of the day. I would say, Brandon, how you doing? All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on ELEGBETETVRADIO. My name is Daffy Matthew. So it was a lovely night for football last night in different competition. Yes, on Tuesday, don't forget that Napoli is playing tonight. They win, they go back to join top with AC Milan, but if they drop points again, I think they should be winning, but football is not like that in a way. Let's not pretend like football is easy. Well, the monopolist of the Carabao Cup are out. I'm talking about Manchester City. I think I don't want to make So I saw some people say, "Oh, they are done with winning it. They are prioritizing other competition." I don't think so. They lost. That's the way. That's what I'm going to say because Chelsea also struggled, went into penalties and won. And if Chelsea had lost, also Chelsea don't like Carabao Cup. They want too many of it. I agree that at some point you got to like look at yourself and say, what's the benefit of the Carabao Cup in on its own? Okay, what's the benefit of the Carabao Cup? But for teams that are sure to qualify big, but it just gives you that winning spirit, that winning mentality. So let me run you through games that went. That Tottenham Hotspur finished with Burnley 1-0 in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. Leicester City huffed and puffed and struggled, but then they won after penalty 3-2. Yes, it was Preston Norton playing against Liverpool. Easy meet for Liverpool as they won 2-0. Stoke City played against Brentford, and Brentford found their winning boot as they won against Stoke City 2-1. West Ham defeated Manchester City 1-0. And it was sweet in a way. Not like I'm beefing Man City, but when something gets too repeated, you get tired of it. Like Man City always going to the finals. And when I said this in one group yesterday, somebody said because Arsenal this is Arsenal's only hope of winning a title. So I want the strong team to be out. I don't think that the strong teams are out. They still Liverpool in this competition. Liverpool is one of the strongest teams in English football currently. So you can't knock them out. And Juventus lost again in Italian Serie A. That's like not so good. Juventus lost to Sassuolo at home. That's sad. And then Sampdoria lost to Atlanta at home. Like I said, Atlanta is the team that if you're betting single ticket, you can decide all season that you want to be betting on Atlanta over 2.5 regularly. You're going to lose some, but you win more than you will lose. If there are 38 games, if they play 50 games, you might lose 5 or 10, but you will win the other 40. That's for sure with Atlanta. They score a lot of goals. And then Udinese and Verona played a 1-1 draw. Cagliari lost at home to AS Roma. All of a sudden, Jose Mourinho is recovering. That's what Jose Mourinho does anyway. After one major bad defeat, he goes on this kind of run that changes the conversation. So he knows what he's doing. Won that game 2-1. Empoli lost at home to Inter Milan 2-0. Inter Milan are not going to relinquish this title without a fight. Lazio, the struggle, but eventually won 1-0 over Fiorentina. And in Spain, it was 1-1 between Mallorca and Sevilla. Barcelona lost to Radimir Falcao. Remember Falcao? Came to Manchester United, became Fat Cow. Went to Chelsea, became Fat Malu. Yes, that guy came back from China to play, take salary cut and everything to play for Rayo Vallecano. And he is being the bright light for Rayo Vallecano. And Barcelona came calling. Finally, this man became the guy that got Ronald Koeman's job out of the door. He's been fired. And I'm sure that Barcelona fans are doing backflip as somersaulting. I've been saying this from the beginning that Koeman is not a good coach, not on the level of Barcelona. So let's try and understand that everything comes in classes, right? There are certain people you don't put in certain position. The only reason he got that job probably was because he's a former Barcelona player, one-time captain, scored the goal that won them their first ever UEFA Champions League goal trophy. So there is that little bit of respect. And there's a Dutchman. Barcelona have always been obsessed with the Johan Cruyff style of football. So there's always going to be a touch of Dutch touch of South America in Brazil, but in Barcelona, sorry. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing the job that sentiment got you, you got to get fired. Go and ask David Moyes how he got fired from Manchester United. Got the job on sentiment, but then at the end of the day, couldn't deliver. Moving further, Betis showed what stuff they're made of as they beat Valencia 4-1, and Real Madrid played at a 0-0 draw at home with Osasuna. I mean, people that are betting are really losing money in this period. But let's get past that, and let's not forget that OGC Nice and Marseille, the same Marseille that held Paris Saint-Germain to a 0-0 draw, played a 1-1 draw with OGC Nice away from home. But let's not get too crazy about it. So I got this mail yesterday. I got this message late in the evening yesterday. I'm going to read it for you guys, and you guys will decide what I'll do. But it's a very, very tough one. Let me open my inbox and read it for you. But before I read these messages, let me also take your messages on the live stream. Thank God, he said, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. HROH Owoye Oyeride Omobana. You make the same message. So, good morning, SA. I just believe your word that there is match fixing in Europe. It's been there since forever. Why do we explain? I never got there. DB Poker explain Bayern losing to Mönchengladbach 5-0 yesterday with their strong squad. And football, my dear, it's football. It happens, it happens. But match fixing is part of the game, So if you are watching across YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, drop a message and say. So let me read this message that somebody sent me from my inbox now. Yeah, hi, Idafi. I watched your show and I went back again over the show on YouTube and on Facebook. I must say that you're doing a pretty good job. But then yesterday, somebody threw up a challenge for you and you stylishly avoided the challenge. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much your salary is. It doesn't matter how much it earns. If you believe that Arsenal will make the top 4, you should take up the challenge. Well, I've almost spoken to the person that threw up the challenge. Let's be very honest here. Somebody who earns a certain amount of money wants to bet on that money and is willing to put 2 months' salary on the line. See, as much as I want to eat money, there should be consideration to things. If this guy put his 2 months' salary and lose, what is he going to survive on? Nobody's thinking about that. It's not as if it is cast in stone that Arsenal cannot make the top 4, or rather cast in stone that Arsenal can make the top 4. So we're betting on probability, meaning that he can win and he can also lose. So first off, I don't think it is worth that win. I can do two odds and make 50K or 100K within a week, okay, on every game day. And that's a fact. Even if I start with just 20K and I could get there within a week or two. So I don't think it is worth that waiting that long for the whole season. But then the guy went for that and it's okay. So since you're looking for big money, let's put it this way. This is your dreadlock that has become your trademark. I will bet £1 million with you. If Arsenal makes the top 4, I will give you £1 million. If Arsenal does not make the top 4, I will come to the studio or get a barber to the studio. While you're doing your show, the barber will cut your hair, your dreadlocks. Well, my name is not Samson, and I don't think that that's a good bet. So let me tell you something about my dreadlock. I've never carried the same locks for a year. The longest I've done was 10 months. Okay, since I started carrying locks. The longest I've gone with a particular locks is 10 months. And this is the first time I told my wife, because my daughter was like, Daddy, I want your locks to be long. So this is for my girl, okay? My side chick, my boo, my daughter. And I made up my mind that I'm going to leave these locks to be long, right? Now this guy is throwing £1 million. It's a bit tempting, okay? And I'm sure he's watching. It's a bit tempting, right? But let me leave it to you guys. Should I take this challenge, right? But what if Arsenal make the top 4 and the guy vanishes into thin air? It doesn't show up where my hair is safe, but then it becomes a waste of a bet, right? I will no longer take somebody else serious, because I've had that when I was in Brazil. I remember I had a bet when I told somebody that Manchester United in 2013, I said Manchester United will end the season in 7th. The guy actually got a court injunction, told us that they should take me off air and stop me from talking about Manchester United for the whole season. But obviously, I don't know where he got that court, magistrate court or something. He got a court paper anyway. But it didn't hold water, because it was a foolish move trying to be bold. And he calls himself like he's an official member of Manchester United supporters, blah, blah, blah. He goes to Old Trafford, he was talking also. And I said, Manchester United, like I was sitting in front of him in the studio, in the office that day, and I said, like, guy, Man United will end the seventh. Man United would not. And he was quoting history since the Premier League started, the worst position Manchester United have been installed. There is no way, even with Silence or without him, they cannot get out of the top. I said, they will end the seventh. Brother, man, this is the end of the end is 7. This guy actually said that if the end is 7, he will come and hand over the keys to his car. He was driving an LRO. He just got an LRO for them. He says a big boy that he will come and hand over the car, the keys to me. Blah blah blah. And he would top it up with a 5 million naira. I was telling my colleagues that's how I could call empty barrel, Loma Pariwo. The season ended. Manchester United ended in 7th. 7th, precisely, like pinpoint 7th. Brother, if one not they go again. If you ring, you need a pick. If I send message, you need to deliver. I went on air and I keep calling him out. And the guy disappeared. So I'm wise enough. That's not the only time. So there was a time in 2012. Remember in 2012 when I predicted that Chelsea were going to win the Champions League. But not only that, the next season that they were going to sack the coach, Roberto Di Matteo. And when they got Di Matteo, they went 3-1 down to Napoli. And I said they were going to win that game. Even Chelsea fans didn't believe because Chelsea were not playing well in the league and the Champions League. And then I said they were going to go win the league. Chelsea fans kept telling me that something like Jose Mourinho couldn't win, blah, blah, blah. Long and short. One guy showed up and said, if Chelsea manages to just make the finals, even if they don't win it, if he manages to make the finals, he was going to hand over the keys to his Honda Evo Forest, another car that they call Evo Forest, to me. Drove to the office, doing Shakara. 2012, Chelsea went on to win the Champions League. Amam, brother, I not see. Car, I not see. So all of that have taught me some very beautiful lessons in this journey. And I've made some crazy predictions. Remember when Paris Saint-Germain beat Barcelona 4-0? And I predicted that in 3 weeks' time, Barcelona was going to beat them 6-1. One idiot showed up and did the same thing. I could tell the stories like my encounters. Remember too, in 2014, before going to the World Cup, I said Germany was going to win the World Cup and they were going to play against Argentina in the finals. But Germany was going to win the World Cup. And we're like, it's not possible. He said, European countries have not won the World Cup outside of Europe, apart from Spain that won it in South Africa. And that was an exceptional case. So European countries, blah, blah, blah. There was nothing they didn't say. I said Germany was going to win the World Cup because they were the only prime team in the world at the time. And they've come in from 2000, 2002, 2006. They were going to win the World Cup. It was at all. And then there was the 24-year, the little history of 24 years hanging in favor of them. Because the 2010 World Cup, to be very honest, was Argentina's World Cup to win. But they got a bad coach in Maradona. Sorry. And, I had a lot of people saying, crap. Germany won the World Cup. I was at the World Cup as a commentator. I came back. Brother, how far now? Where's the 2 million you promised? Hey, MC Abedi Prof. Brother did not show up with money again. I chill. I said, okay, no problem. Let's just leave it like that. Then let me tell you one that really still beats me to today because that one almost got me sacked when I was in Brilla. In 2013, Stephen Okechukwu-Keshi, the big boss, late Stephen Okechukwu-Keshi, the big boss, took a ragtag team that was really neither here nor there. There was Sunday Obawa had not played football for 2 years. There was, the team was just not there. Emenike was not really playing too well. Brani Deye, the team was neither here nor there. The team was lukewarm. Was that kind of thing that the Bible says that I will spit you out of my mouth. That was the kind of team that we had. Okay, you shall receive power. After that, the Holy Ghost is come upon you. The Holy Ghost had not come upon them, so they were scared. And I said that we're going to go to the Nations Cup and we're going to win it. Blood of God. We went to the Nations Cup and we played our first 2 games. Me too, I was scared anyway. Even though the Spirit of God moved mightily in the life of Elijah and he killed many prophets of Baal, let's say 500 prophets of Baal. But when Jezebel chased him, Prophet Elijah was not strong again. My Elijah was not strong. We played our first game against Burkina Faso, we drew. We played our second game, I think it was against Zambia also, we drew. And then we're playing Ethiopia last game. I was like, hey, a draw, we're out. A defeat, we're out. It didn't look like we're going to do anything. First half, this time, some ex-international had called my former chairman and told him that I'm using his radio to promote rubbish, that everybody is seeing that the team is not good. I'm the only one telling Nigerians that the team is good, that they've given me money. And that's a normal accusation in Nigeria, right? That they've given me money, I'm using the radio to sell Stephen Keshi. God bless Victor Moses. 2 penalties and we dispatch Ethiopia 2-0. Next game, we're going to play Cote d'Ivoire. Everybody said, oh, finally our final bus stop. They had Solomon Kalon, they had Yaya Toure, DJ Drogba, Jovinho, that idiot. They had everybody, Kolo-Toure. Everybody was in that squad. Who do we have? We have nobody. But then we beat Cote d'Ivoire. We beat Cote d'Ivoire like old Steve Mangi for Lagos Island Market. Long story short, we also give Mali some beating, like Jesus Christ that was carrying a cross from Owerri to Calvary. When we were done beating them, we know that Burkina Faso, these Egyptians that were seen in front of us, they were Burkina Faso. They say we will beat them. And on the Sunday will say Umba. We cannot go home empty-handed. We've come too far. I perish. We die here. Oh boy, you gotta watch my interview with Onazi, and he will tell you the whole story of that Nations Cup. And true to type, we won. My point here is, our people bet against me so many times. Okay? You guys say why this triple let's interview. The guys are idiots. So I'm struggling to really get on the betting side with a lot of people on radio, because when you bet with me, it's easy to write all those things, finger tiger. But please put your money where your mouth is. So I come back again now before the show starts. I come back again before you, brethren. I beseech you, brethren, in the name of the Lord. Yes. NBC cannot ban me that I'm using scripture this time. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, Arsenal will make top 4 at the end of the season, because currently the Holy Ghost is upon that team called Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta is way better than Koeman. It's not organized in his name right now. There's no organized in his name. Koeman will be fired at Barcelona. The next person that will be sacked very soon is that guy from Oli, Adaoli. That guy from Oli in Isoko side of town. Ole. I come up, yeah. That's how I would do. People sang that song that year. Good. I greet you. So, only people, you will be fired. Only. Another coach that might be fired. Remember, I made a prediction that this one way that they win like this, Nuno Espirito Santo, he will be fired before Mikel Arteta. People said I was talking rubbish. Well, they won yesterday, so let's keep our fingers crossed. This weekend, we have the SAC Classico. Yes, the SAC Classico is coming. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Hey, are you with me? Are you there? The blood, nothing but the blood of Jesus. Hey, somebody would have the blood, but it's the blood of goats. He would not do anything for them. Oh, God, they trust the chariots. You cannot have devil in your shirt. And be looking for good things. You cannot. You can't. No. And devil cannot be red. It's also not black. Don't be deceived. Devil is not black, but they're just something. Okay, let's get to the show proper on YouTube, everybody. So I came to have fun today. I'm not every day I'm going to give an analysis like say one thing like say Sky Sports. Guys, I came to have fun and let's play. Okay, sometimes we need to play. It's Thursday, single on Thursday. Okay. So let's start with this one. Chooks Pascal said, good morning, ELEGBETE and sports fans. Nice to be on the show once again. Pete Flo, he said, please, no gentleman agreement, please. No. In Nigeria, gentleman agreement will put you into trouble. When you go and buy land, you shake a hand like this with a money and you pass your money. You just give them money to Faji. You give them money to do shop amala, shop goat. You're from the go give you the goat heads and the liver and the shocky and the bokoto of the malu. The land, 10 people go build house with you. You're not going to get corridor for that place. It's not gentleman agreement. Even the one where they give you deed of assignment safe, they see the duped person. So don't do gentleman agreement in Nigeria. My former chairman Larry Zamajo will say verbal can kill. Let them write it on paper. Even Bible don't teach us this. It is written. It is written. Shall not live by bread, but by the word that proceed out of the mouth of the Lord. Not out of the mouth of Monilo or Bale. Now you go enter trouble. Now you go suffer. I do body. I sorry for you. Okay. God's will. Obuko mena awairi. Ha. Obuko. That's time. That's time for Kung Fu. Now Kung Fu. I'm not going to go take it to. I don't know. For Kung Fu, Obuko style for Kung Fu. If you enter through Jerusalem. He said, "Make up, bros, Fredo." Yes, I remember that your prediction for the Eagles in 2013. That prediction almost made me lose my job. Regarding this bet, I suggest you get a written agreement and get it what by a judge. Which judge wants sign that agreement? If you finish, I won't go say arrest. I won't go say he just want to cut my dreadlock. No, I'm not Samson. I will not fall for the Delilah's trick. Okay, Peter Pitflow say it's not from Ole Abeg. Only people have come to defend their side, because only people for don't use cutlass. They don't turn up here, flog it back mercilessly for those poor outing. Peter Pitflow has seen Aquari for Kung Fu. Yeah, a fish. Okay, Shooks Pascal say Arsenal making the top four will surely be one of the highlights of my 2022. I can't wait to see it happen. Arsenal will make top four. I give you. By this time in May, according to the word of the Lord, Arsenal will make top four. If I like that, Vitoka, why not Vitoka? I will not the same. Nasri Olabode Olafe, he said, please skip the yesterday game from the top today. No, we can't skip it. Juventus lost. They lost. We will talk about it. Because when they're winning, the zebras, the old ladies, will talk about them. So when they're losing to, we will. You see, better to go to the place of mourning than to the place of rejoicing. It's in the Bible. It's not, okay, you are a Muslim. It's not your Quran. You mourn with those that mourn. You rejoice with those that rejoice. It's in the Bible. Okay, Menasa, Mekije. Yes, he said, bros, elevator. Don't take it. That guy's sounds very vaporwave. Okay, Bishop Levi Manawasa, sorry. Levi Negedu Abraham. This guy called me yesterday. This is like my number one fan right now currently. He said, good morning, boss, man. Welcome to our show. If Xavi come to Barca, that will mean another disaster because the players they have can't do anything for now. God bless you, sir. No, I don't think it will be a disaster. First off, footballers are footballers any day, anytime. What they need, listen, footballers, so let me give you a very good example. Footballers are the easiest people to hypnotize. I've been in this football game all my life. So there is no footballer that is not good, but it is the leader that determines how good they will go. You know that thing they say that a herd of sheep led by a lion would kill a herd of lions led by a sheep. Okay, so it depends on the leader. Johnson Maxwell put it this way. If you put a guy who's a music lover in a group of 50 people to lead them, over the next 5 years, you will produce a lot of musicians. If you put somebody who is like an industrialist to lead a group of people, over 5 years or 10 years, you will produce a lot of industrialists. So it is always in the leader. Please, I'm not saying anything about Buhari, who he is and why we are where we are, please. But where were we? Where we were? You know, when you have Buhari leading and a professor begin to speak Benin, where he became a DJ. So you understand leadership. So I think in the football space, if you bring in Xavi, first, Xavi is a clubman, and Koeman is also a clubman, but Xavi represents the very zenith of this club's success. So the players will respect him. Two, the board will respect him because they are calling him at a time of distress. You know how they say a drowning man will hang on to a blade of grass. So if he comes in, he will make his conditions and they would adhere to those conditions. Koeman was brought in by Bartomeu. It was brought in by the worst board ever in the history of the club. So there is that, you are a part of the failure, the part of the disaster of the club, and you continue that. So it was like the virus, okay? It was like the virus in the system. And they need to, sometimes you want to remove virus or cancer from a body that is still not like, that's not spread completely. You've got to be careful how you cut so that you don't cut the main vital organs of the person. But sometimes you can just like de-breast the person. Our sister that have no breasts, in South of Solomon, you cannot cut the breast off and you just put like Angelina Jolie. You don't understand, but the person will still stay alive. My point is, Xavi can come in and turn the team into something very, very good for as long as he gets all the support that he needs. Blessed Okoli is elevator one. I hail you this morning. I hail you to Lisa Banks. Okay, so I used to have a friend in Scotland. Her surname is Banks. She's Caroline Banks. So now saying Lisa Banks, I remember that name. Hello, everyone. I was not suffering from cancer for years now, and I was told by my doctor, oh boy, that's a long story. Are you sure I want to read this shit? Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. See, listen. This cancer advertisement thing, I thought we're talking football, please. We're talking about, I just use cancer as an example. I didn't say like we should not come and open a cancer research center on the show. Okay, so let me read from Instagram. Jesus Christ, Instagram people, you people are very plenteous. The laborers are few, but the harvest is plenty. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Where do I start from? Official will say, bros, Arsenal, Arsenal na Gabo, Arsenal na my team too, bros, but Arsenal will break your heart. I don't trust Arsenal for Chichi. Okay, yes, heartbreak is part of life. You know that in the Garden of Eden, they break the heart of God. So that's how heartbreak spread like a Megatron into the whole world. Okay, I remember you were still in Breda. I remember this prediction. Chelsea won, and next season them sack coach. Oh yeah, thank you very much for attesting to my testimony. Okay, one of the reasons I did follow you and I believe you died is your bold prediction. And 98% of your predictions come to pass. So 98% how you, oh, Professor MCRB say brotherly. Yeah, my Royal Rangers leader. My leader, I greet you. I koto for you. I bow to you. Yes, I worship at the altar of your messages. Yes. MCRB say yes, so Arsenal top 4. Oh, bro, you be Arsenal that yo, no pade. Oh, you be Arsenal true. The eloquent say, bros, don't kill me with laugh for you. Not laugh, scatter walk. If you scatter office, they sack you. I know they do give away. The data give away what they do safe. They almost finish. No, go enjoy yourself. Okay, so let's come to some sporting gist. I've made you guys laugh this morning, right? I've tried my best now. I've attempted comedy. Yeah, boy, but I don't get the gift. That gift that people like them basketball, them Alibaba, them MCRB only be comedy. He's a mad brother. He's mad. Like I don't know what colloquial something. I don't know what he says, but he says something good. And for those of you who don't know it, you know, MCRB was at the foundation of me doing Mede back in the day. Gave me Casey Brand, helped me, came to the studio, helped me to find my feet doing that show. That's when you say, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, yes, I am my brother's keeper. He kept me because we are both from the blood of Assemblies of God. Yes, we came from AG and then we collide in the house on the rock. There's no way we cannot keep ourselves together. We came from Worry. We are come here to survive. We must help each other. Okay, Liverpool have joined Manchester United in the battle to sign Leeds United and England midfielder Kalvin Phillips. You see this boy with the plenty that everybody they hate 60 million, 80 million. He will come now, he will not play anything. When I watch, when I was also at all, this is another Jordan Sancho in the making. In a 60 million pounds deal, instead of Manchester United to go and buy Wilfred Didi, they don't go buy Wilfred Didi. That is correct or Lokpa. That guy is SAS. He's FBI and SWAT put together. Instead of to go and sign that boy, they are here looking for Kevin Phillips because I get plenty that be. Don't worry. Now go see what will happen. Do it like Joja. Manchester United are prepared for France midfielder Paul Pogba to leave when his contract. See, Manchester United don't behave like my mother. My mother go say, "Picky when the year was more ignorant. No answer am. Just pretend like say you know the same. If hungry, bitter, they go call us for food. They talk too much about Paul Pogba. Can't they be like say Paul Pogba self? I be the key player. If they use Manchester United as training ground to take play well for France, when I see the answer. Well, I read the story as a temple. Manchester United are prepared for France midfielder Paul Pogba to leave when the contract expires next summer. I believe it is more beneficial keeping the 28-year-old until the end of the season than selling him in January. Paris Saint-Germain had joined the race to sign Leeds winger Raphinha, 24, after receiving glowing references from his Brazilian teammate Neymar. Liverpool are now the club expressing an interest in signing England midfielder Jude Bellingham, a team from Borussia Dortmund. But I asked the question yesterday, 101 million for Jude Bellingham. Do they really need him? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Liverpool are not used to making this type of signing. So I think there's a bit of trepidation here. Barcelona have offered former midfielder Xavi, who is coach of Al Sadd in Qatar, the role of manager after the Nou Camp club sacked Ronald Koeman. Not everybody that bears Ronald will end up as Ronaldo or Ronaldo da Lima or Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Apolokos ELEGBETETVRADIO. Yes, that guy is a cola when it comes to coaching. Never done well anywhere coaching. Mark Overmars, this guy that taught everybody how to run like Ukapi, Fifi Rat, but he was very good at Arsenal. Will leave Ayers to become Newcastle Director of Football in January or February. That's according to the Telegraph via Football Premier. Manchester United will be forced to pay manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer £7.5 million severance package if they sack him now. Now is the appointed time. Please sack him and pay that money. It's not a big deal. Okay, official will say hello. No, Arsenal will sign Wilfred Ndidi. No. Arsenal does not need Wilfred Ndidi. The reason being that, not like it's not good. The reason being that there is always Thomas Partey. There is also Nani. You can't have 3 Africans in one team. When they leave, because Liverpool is going to suffer that in January. Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and Naby Keita will leave in January. When they leave for their continental, for their Nations Cup, and Nations Cup, African Nations Cup be like Paul my wife. They born every year. This one is every 2 years. You don't want to put yourself in that kind of state where you go and play between 8 to 10 games without your African players, and then by that time, we don't want that to happen to us. So let's be very careful how we do it. The other question was, why you think these teams we need DM no they come for into this effort? Right? I really don't know, but I think this is my opinion. I might be wrong. I think that Ndidi doesn't have a good agent. So in today's football, back in the day when we were playing football, there's this thing that people always say, and it was a mistake that we all made. And not me journalists. My playing will do the talking for me. But the problem with your playing do the talking for you is the fact that the people that you expect to look at you are also looking at a lot of other people. So all the playing are doing talking. And if everybody's talking, it becomes noise. Nobody's hearing. But when you have the right agent, that's what people like Mino Raiola, Xavi, Jorge Mendes does for their player. Like Cristiano Ronaldo was not needed by Manchester United. But what did Jorge Mendes do? Jorge Mendes created a buzz, a false buzz, created a false market. Jorge Mendes is the Donald Trump of the football world. He created a false buzz. He is going to sign for Real Madrid again. We all know that Perez would rather die than even see Cristiano Ronaldo come to Madrid to come play against Real Madrid, not to talk or play for Madrid. We know that. So where was our story coming from? And then they say, oh, they were going to unite Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi for Paris Saint-Germain. And so Manchester United don't get orgasm already because they're living in fear. That's the problem with not being confident with what you have, not being content. Content them with godliness. It's great game. Well, Manchester United, they don't have that scripture in their Bible. Their translation was lost. So the guy, the thing was still not moving, and then the guy played the master stroke. Man City were not bidding for him. He just showed up. He said Cristiano Ronaldo was going to sign for Man City, was going to do this, and Kane is not coming anymore, blah, 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 blah. Even when Pep Guardiola came out and said, no, they are not bidding for him. That if he can't get Harry Kane, he will play like that. Hey, the machine, and the kind of agents that have a lot of media people in their hand. You don't call them like that. Put this story out, put that story out, put that story out. We're having a meeting here. We just snap a picture and send to them. And before you know it, the ball was everywhere. Manchester United now fell for the trap. Manchester United started the season very well. They were playing well as a team. It was a cohesive unit. And then the big elephant in the room showed up. And the form began to peter down. So Man United is now playing for Cristiano Ronaldo instead of Cristiano Ronaldo playing for Man United. As a matter of fact, if you want to put it in the right word, Cristiano Ronaldo signed Manchester United. It's not Manchester United that signed Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's the whole hula baloo and the problem there. But we'll see what happens. Cristiano, Wilfred Ndidi needs that kind of agent. Needs the kind of agent that can enter into the right boardrooms, into the right place, make the right calls. Not these ones that say, have you seen my player? No, there are people who will say, who have the power to say today that shall be with me in paradise. And then there are some who will say, son of David, have mercy on me. There are two different kind of people in the stratosphere of life. So you need to have a manager who have the power to say today, that shall be with me in paradise. Not the one that will say, son of David, or like the guy in the pool. What do you want me to do for? I've been here for 37 years. Nobody tell me. You don't want that kind of manager in your team. That's just the truth. Let's keep it forward and keep it going. Manchester United will be forced to pay manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer £7.5 million severance package if they sack him now. Okay, so that's the amount, the reason that they are not. Okay, Manchester United fans that want him to go, I suggest this to you. I put it to you. You must also do your part. Go and create a GoFundMe account and pay that money, £7.5 million. After all, Big Brother Nigeria, once they come out, their fans are buying them cars. Even though I don't believe that story, because I don't know whether their fans operate a different economy from the economy where we are the operator. But I cannot believe that story. You know, in this country where somebody go buy an cake of 3,005, give himself, send them by delivery, where they more expensive than the cake. Can't say boo bought me a cake, I not get boo. Or the Bobrisky lifestyle. The people where they really like us know say that thing is not possible. Well, let's move further down the road and see. Manchester United players turned on Solskjaer during a dressing room inquest. We already know that. Well, the dressing room is divided, but Man United say they cannot play 7-5, so we die here. We will keep losing instead. Portugal forward Cristiano Ronaldo, 36, and attempted to rally the Manchester United dressing room. I told you, Ronaldo signed more, you know, you sign up. So, dressing room and encouraged teammates to support Solskjaer because right now he's the one that owns the club. Newcastle had a scout watching Bayer Leverkusen's attacking midfielder Florian Wirtz, 18, as the German international played against Cologne on Sunday, meaning that they're planning to sign him. Borussia Dortmund are in contact with Chelsea over the future of German forward Timo Werner, 25, as a possible replacement for Brut Haaland. And then they also have plans for English winger Callum Hudson-Odoi, the Calabar boy that comes from Ghana, and USA winger Christian Pulisic. Okay, these players are not working for you. Please give it to us. They will work for us. Chelsea are looking at making moves of Sevilla's French defender Jules Koundé, as well as Juventus and Netherlands centre-back Mathis de Ligt to come and light up Chelsea with both 22. But the question is, Chelsea have the best defensive record. Why are they looking for defenders? Okay, because Antonio Rudiger and Christensen are not willing to extend themselves. And why are they not willing to extend themselves? That's something I don't know. As the fear German Antonio Rudiger, 28, and Denmark's Andres Christensen could leave the club at the end of the season. Liverpool plan to use the signing on free to help Mohamed Salah, 29, become their highest earner. But reports the Egypt forward is asking £500,000 a week is in a new contract are inaccurate. Okay, no problem. Let's wait till that time. Michael Edward is planning to leave his role as Liverpool's sporting director at the end of the season. You want to go to Newcastle? And the 41-year-old Englishman does not have a new job. Please come to Arsenal. You're a very good guy. You know how to run things. But Edu is trying for us. So let me, brother, I do that. Former director Joe Barron, okay, has not ruled out selling Serbia striker, Fiorentina director, Joe Barron has not ruled out selling Serbia striker Dusan Vlahovic in January, with the 21-year-old unwilling to extend his deal with the Serie A club beyond June 2023. Please ask him to go and buy this guy. Please go and buy him. He'll give us a different dimension. He'll give us something like what Eduardo, that guy that got his leg injured, okay, that made us to lose that title that year. That Wenger does not know how to coach. That guy would have single-handedly won us the title, but we lost that title because those wish broke his leg. Okay, finally, Barcelona have made an initial inquiry about Monaco's Brazilian fullback Xiao Enrique, who is 24. We wish Barcelona well. Now let's come to the talking point side. It's up to you. Bring your talking point to the altar of grace, and let's dissect it a bit. What do you want us to talk about? What are your Facebook? Oh Jesus! First caller on the line. Oh, Joe. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, old bros. Hey, Timoana. I just choose to do that one today. Like that's where my spirit lead me. Thank you. You're welcome. Because they shit for church now. They use Bible to clean Bible.
Anyway, I just hope that we lose to just now because I don't think Martin will show. So after this loss there, I will feel it in the phone because the guy don't think just make go the coach ready or Birmingham.
You got the transfer family cost to Birmingham City and ready like this, Sha. Well, that said, Erema Palisade Sanchez. He said Barcelona finally leave eye service, but Xavi, I doubt. Okay, Paul, I know. Peter, I know. 7 sons of Skiva, who are that? That's what he's saying here. He said, I prefer Conte because of many reasons. These. Okay. The thing with bringing Conte to Barcelona, I'm not saying Conte is not a good coach, but Barcelona is both for the optics, the aesthetics, and then the game itself. Result and aesthetics. That's what Barcelona is known for. So Barcelona is Versace. Versace is on the floor. They don't show up to the red carpet looking like Ashwebi. they are Versace. You can't call Versace Ashwabi. That's why you can't say anybody do wedding here and say their Ashwabi is Versace, original Versace. You understand? Let me take this call. I'll explain that later. Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello. On a Volvo. Hello, good morning. Not connecting. Because I'm not coming in and they're not connecting. Hello, good morning. Okay, so like I was saying, you don't show up with Versace and look just like that. You have to look the part. You have to stand out, outstanding. Barcelona needs to be outstanding. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I like it.
Hey, it's on my phone. Oh, now then my phone. Who they touch you there? I didn't know that they touch your nipple there now. Give yourself. Hey, the guy is coming. He's coming. Hey, somebody said, this one have even nipple that they touch you. Hey, that they lick your banana. Hey, this show where I did, so I can receive anything. Somebody is in the business. I call my show. It's receiving. Oh, Jesus. Are you people hearing what I am hearing? Listeners. Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Stop, please don't put, hey, don't put me in that mood. Hey. That man is in class 24. they're touching his membrane, his socket. Oh, somebody's handling it seriously. And I think good money. Let them try Xavi. I think Xavi would be good.